from Prana Pachuni. Today I'm going to guide you through a restorative yoga practice at the wall for overwhelm. So you're going to need a space where you do have a wall or some furniture, anything that you can put your legs up on. And we're going to move through a few poses here. Now, one thing that I've found is that overwhelm is a state of mind that we can choose to be in or not. And before we get wrapped up in that headspace of overwhelm, we can make a simple choice. And one of my favorite mantras for this is, I choose peace instead of this. And this just brings me back into the present moment. And really all overwhelm is leaning out of the present moment. So this practice is just intended to ground you, to bring you back to a place of calm and peace and get you out of that headspace of overwhelm. So when you're ready, come over to a wall. You can set your mat up at the wall. You also want a blanket and a bolster. You don't necessarily have to have these. If you have pillows or just anything at home, throws, cushions, blankets, then they'll be great for this as well. You don't have to have a ton of yoga props. So if you have a blanket and you're using one, or even a pillow or a cushion, just place that at the top or sort of middle of your mat for your head. And then you're going to scoot yourself right up to the wall. And it'll help to have something nice and warm up for this as well, since we're not going to be moving very much. You can grab your bolster, place that right up against the wall there, just to support your hips. And then swing your legs around. Now you might need to adjust yourself here. You can press into the wall and lift your hips. And then use your arms to scoot yourself a little bit closer until eventually you're in a nice place there where you can just extend your legs up the wall. You might want to pull your blanket down behind your head. And then just rest one hand on your belly and the other hand on your heart. The main thing here is to feel completely supported. So whether that's with your bolster underneath your hips, your legs on the wall, or your back body and your skull resting on the earth. And this added support in the practice just sends a signal to your nervous system that it's safe to relax and let go. When we're in that state of overwhelm, everything just feels like it's too much. Through this simple practice, we can use our breath to bring ourselves home. In each inhale and exhale, feel yourself relaxing more and more deeply. There's not a lot to do here, just simply breathe. And if you're feeling guilty about being here, because you have so much to do, just know that this pause is so important, so powerful. When you come out of this practice, you'll be so much more focused and productive, creative, and you'll intuitively know which step to take next. From this place of calm, you can be more responsive instead of simply reacting to a situation. And in this stillness, you find clarity. On how best to take spiritually aligned action to keep yourself out of this overwhelm. So from here, begin to open your legs wide for a straddle at the wall. And they might not open very far, or if you're super open, they might open further. And I find here that gravity just naturally allows me to go deeper. So I'm not trying to hold my legs still, I'm just completely letting them relax. And in that space of relaxation, you'll find that you have more room. Body will open up in its own time, but really this type of practice isn't about how far you go. Or what shape you're in. Yoga is all about what you feel, what you fill that shape with. You can rest your hands on your thighs if that feels nice. And let your inhale roll through you like a wave, bringing a sense of calm to every cell. And as you exhale, that wave rolls right back into shore. And here you can find a soft landing. From here, take your hands outside your knees, gently draw your legs back up the wall. And then bring the soles of your feet together for a butterfly here at the wall. Again, you can rest your hands on your thighs. Let your heels slip down or stay wherever they land. Rest and reset. With every breath, just become curious about the sensations you feel. Just by using your breath as the anchor in your body, you can bring yourself back into the present moment and counter any overwhelm. If the quietness is having the opposite effect and you feel yourself slipping back in, you feel your mind wandering, just remember that mantra I shared at the beginning of the practice. I choose peace instead of this. And I often say this several times throughout the day. Give myself immediate relief and to stop me getting lost in stress or overwhelm. And this really works for any kind of stress or anxiety, self-doubt, and of course overwhelm. the wall with your knees bent. We'll come into a pigeon at the wall, or a thread the needle. So cross your right ankle over top of your left knee. And the lower you move your heel, the deeper the stretch will feel in your outer right hip. So just to make this more restorative and softer, you can slide your foot further up the wall. You can rest your hands on top of your thighs, just as kind of extra support. Your elbows and shoulders will just naturally press into the earth. There's a nice balance of energy through your body here, so nothing is working more than it needs to. Really nothing is working at all. You're completely supported. And this is so great for your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's relaxation response. It encourages full body relaxation. Not only in your body, but also in your mind and your heart. And when you're ready, you can switch sides. Place the right foot back on the wall, cross your left ankle over top of your right knee, and just gently roll it open. Just take a big breath in. And exhale completely. Unravel your legs, straighten your legs at the wall one more time. Letting all of the blood and lymph drain out of your legs. And then slowly bend your knees in and roll off to one side or the other. It's going nice and gently there. Find your way into a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall. Just for a moment noticing how you feel. Hold your hands together in front of your heart. Plug your thumbs into your heartbeat and take a big breath in. And exhale all of the overwhelm out. Just bow your brain to your heart and silently repeat to yourself one more time. I choose peace instead of this. Begin to curl the corners of your mouth up into a smile. Keep this on your face as you lift your gaze and blink your eyes back open. So I hope that you feel wonderfully relaxed, restored, that you've let go of any stress or overwhelm that you were carrying, and really that you just feel better. Know that you can return to this practice anytime that you feel overwhelm creeping in, to bring you back into the present moment and to restore peace in your body, mind, and heart. If you like this video, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and be sure to head over to pranapatchouli.com. I'll put the link below, and subscribe to my weekly email where you'll get relaxation in your inbox every week. We'll keep the overwhelm far away, and you'll get restorative yoga videos, meditations, and inspiration that I don't share anywhere else, as well as some personal event invitations too. But thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I will see you next week. From my heart to yours, namaste.